Yeah, I had to come live, bro. I had to come live. I said that I was gonna do it, but I said, you know what? I might as well. What just happened? What happened to the game? Why not earlier? Yeah, I should have done it earlier, bro. I just said, you know what? Why don't I just? Yeah, I should have done it earlier. I just need to try and get my Instagram chat on. My TikTok chat. I can't get my TikTok chat up. Bro, say I look like Mbappe. Do I? Yeah, but what a game so far, chat. What a game. But oh, what just happened there? What just happened there? Okay, it's working now. But honestly, PSG has absolutely been all over Inter. Inter don't know how to handle PSG. Inter just do not know how to handle PSG. Like one minute Dizerdu has the ball, next minute Usman Dembele has the ball, then next minute I can't remember how do you pronounce the left winger's name? How do you pronounce PSG's left winger's name? But their front three has been absolutely dangerous. It's incredible. It's incredible. PSG is cooking, bro. You know it. You know it. Bro said he thought it was a red for Inzaghi. What did Inzaghi do? Because I've been setting up all this time. So what did it? Cavara. Okay, that's how you pronounce the name. Cavara. All right. He's got a long name. But you know what? I've got you guys to help me with pronouncing names and stuff. But I don't see like a I believe all things are possible, but I don't see a possibility of Inter Milan coming back. To be honest, I really, I really don't. Just because who did they have fast to go in behind their defense? Who? Look, even like look at PSG. You can even get. I know this is not FC25, but you can even get Pacho, Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, which I've got, and Marquinhos on FC25, and you even know how fast they are. That's FC25. Imagine real life. Imagine real life. What team do I want to win, bro's asking. I want PSG all day, bro. PSG all day. Why not? Why not PSG? Like if I'm not saying anything, chat. But if you don't want PSG to win, you might be a hater. You might be. Cause PSG, like let think about it. This is PSG's first Champions League. This would be their first Champions League ever. They went to the final. They lost to Bayern Munich. This was a lethal Bayern Munich team that was willing to conquer the world. That was willing to conquer football. This was Lewandowski in his prime. And then PSG went to the. I think they went to the semi-final last time. Did they? I think they went to the semi-final, and then they got Messi, Neymar, and Ronaldo. No, Ronaldo. What am I talking about? Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, and they still didn't win. So I can't. I don't see how people would not want PSG to win. If you don't want PSG to win, you might be a hater. Let's be honest here. Oh, Hakimi, bro. Why is he not in there? Why is Cavara not getting in there? Just between that over there. Dizardu, man of the match. Oh my days, he's gonna get man of the match. 19 years old, playing UEFA Champions League final. He's getting man of the match. He is getting man. It will be the Liverpool remontada. It will be 2-2 by the 80. Bro is saying it will be 2-2 by the 85th minute. Bro, no, this is not France. This is not France versus Argentina where France have Mbappe. Who does Inter Milan have? They don't have anybody fast in their team. At least France had Coman, they had Mbappe, they had Camavinga who was playing for Real Madrid. So they had a better chance. What platform are you watching on? I'm doing it on all platforms. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Kick, Twitch. I'm doing it on the platforms. Is this yo chat? Let me know if my screen is freezing. If it's freezing, then I'm gonna need to change some stuff. I might need to change the quality. Is the screen okay, chat? Let me know. Which is my favorite club of all time? Barcelona, Arsenal, and Man City. They play good football. They play the best football in the world. If you guys, I know. I'm just saying. If you guys don't like those teams, then what? Then do you really? Could you say you really know football? I don't mind Real Madrid. Real Madrid, except Real Madrid, because Real Madrid is a team full of superstars who you would pay to watch. But if you don't like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man City, or Arsenal, then I don't know what type of football you're watching. I'm being serious. Oh, Dembele, go and Vinna. Dizardu might get a double. Oh my gosh. Oh, 2 goals and 1 assist in the Champions League final. 19 years old. Oh my gosh. Dizardu, guys. I told you guys. Football IQ. I know. Inter are not coming back from this. 19 years old. He scores 2 goals and 1 assist. Dizardu. Remember the name, guys. Everyone talk about Lamine Yamal. Now, welcome Dizardu. Welcome to football, guys. Let's not forget what. Okay, I think. Do I need to fix my quality? I think it's fine. Let's not forget. Dizardu scored the winning penalty against. Dizardu scored the winning penalty against Liverpool. Dizardu scored the one of the most important goals against Aston Villa. Dizardu just scored 2 goals in the Champions League final. Last time we seen this was when Messi was playing. Remember when Messi played against Manchester United twice? Except Messi did not score 2 goals in one game. When was the last time we seen a player perform like this in a Champions League final, guys? Messi got a 10 out of 10 performance rating in a Champions League final. When was the last time we seen that, chat? We can't sit here. We have to talk about Dizardu, Ballon d'Or. We have to. He's in the conversation, guys. We can't be lying to ourselves, guys. Dizardu. The last time we saw someone perform like this in a Champions League final was Messi. People I don't know why people have not been giving him the hype that he deserves. Dizardu deserves the hype. Just as much as Lamine Yamal, maybe even more because he scored 2 in Champions League finals. You know what I mean? It's people, Come on, guys. Let's be honest here. Dizardu he might, if he gets a hat trick on the Champions League final. Oh my days. He's gonna get the Ballon d'Or. I think he could. I think it might be in it for the win for him. 3-0. Oh my days. 2 goals for him. Oh, what? I'm happy for him. I'm happy for PSG. Is he getting subbed off? No, don't sub him off. Coach, why are you subbing off? Don't sub him off. He's not getting the hat trick, bro. Coach coach. Come on, man. Let him have the hat trick for the Champions League final. I'm sure he's gonna go home and gonna say if I was him and I played the Champions League final and I scored 2 goals and 1 assist, I'll be telling my family I wanted the hat trick. I was gonna get a hat trick, but he did his job. He's on a yellow card. The man just being He's gonna be smart. He's giving Barcola his chance, and Barcola is also really good. I love his. Oh, I love his hair, man. I love his hair. Someday I might get that one. That type of hairstyle. That one it looks incredible. Amo, that looks good, huh? The Inter Milan team, they don't know where they're going. These are due. Oh my days. Ballon d'Or, guys. Ballon d'Or. Okay, yeah, Dembele's gonna get the Ballon d'Or. Okay, yes. Dembele deserves it, but let's give him the hype he deserves. After this game, there's gonna be so many TikToks on Dizardu. At this minute, people are making TikToks of Dizardu right now. I'm telling you this. People are making edits right now. How about he's gonna be Dizardu is gonna go down in history as one of the greatest performances in a final. In the final, 100%. 100%. It has to, he's gonna go down as that. One of the greatest performances ever. Yo, chat, can you please confirm with me? Is the chat freezing or is it working properly? Just confirm with me. Confirm with me, guys. Just one of you, any of you, confirm. Is the chat freezing or is it working properly? Let me know. Let me know, chat. But guys, I'm not glazing too much, but Dizardu, but he this is you guys should be hyping. Oh my bro, welcome to the stream. My bro on TikTok, how are you, bro? How are you, bro? You guys watch Champions League final as well? Okay, thanks for letting me know. But oh, bros, somebody just messaged Dembele. What are you doing out of the game? So I'll take that. I'll take that. Certified Glazer, guys. Everybody on this chat should be talking about Dizardu. If you guys are not talking about Dizardu, I tell you this. I know how TikTok works. There's gonna be edits about him coming out after when the full time whistle blows. He's gonna be the most. I believe he'll be the most viral player for the next month. Dizardu is gonna be the most viral player for the next month. For the next 30 days, you're gonna be hearing edit like poop poop poop. You're gonna be seeing the edits of him. Okay, yeah, the stream is working properly. Oh no, cut it back. Oh my gosh! He just needed a flick. Bro, just needed a flick, bro. Oh, finish, Brocola. Oh, he skied it. My bro, Bacola, my bro, Dizardu, my bro, Bacola. Bro said certified Glazer. Nah, that one stings a bit, you know. That one stings. Bro said he's good. How about you? I'm doing good, brother. Champions League final. Like, does it get any better than this? Dizardu 2 goals, 2 goals, 1 assist. 2 goals, 1 assist for Dizardu. Like, is there anything that gets better? What a player. Bro said Dembele's going to get the Ballon d'Or. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't mind if Dembele gets one. I said if they win this, then Dembele is going to be up for it. But when it mattered, Dembele scored. When it mattered, Dizardu scored. So, before the Barcelona v Inter game, it was looking like it was going to be Barcelona. Okay, working properly. Okay, thank you, Auntie. Thank you so much. Oh, go on. What a pass. But yeah, what I was saying is they know they've lost. Dembele's lack of the match is not good. What does that even mean? Dembele has been good, but he just needs a goal. But I think Dizardu, guys, when it comes to football, I used to like, for example, Dizardu. You could probably say he's a world class player. You know, he's in the conversation of Vinny Jr. and Mbappe as an elite player. I think you could say that Desirdu is in the conversation for with Mbappe and Vinny Jr. Because he's it's not about scoring when it doesn't matter. He scored when it mattered. Desirdu scores when it mattered. So, I love Mohamed Salah. I think Mohamed Salah is one of the greatest players ever. But I think the only thing that the difference between him and Hazard, the difference between Salah and Hazard is that Salah, I think maybe Salah did it when it mattered, like when he scored 2 goals in the Europa League final. Don't get me wrong. How many finals have you seen Salah score? Like maybe Champions League final a penalty, but go on, Cavara, open your foot. Oh my gosh, it's a forfeit. 4-0 in the Champions League final. This is finished. They're finished. They are finished. 4-0 in a Champions League final. This is the world record. This has to be a world record. PSG has just did the unthinkable. All you lot was saying Barcelona are the greatest team in the world. Barcelona this, Barcelona that. Guys, this is a different level than what Barcelona were doing. PSG are better defensively than Barcelona. PSG are better attacking than Barcelona. PSG are not just keeping possession. They keep possession with a purpose. To either go forward or to go backwards. So PSG are pressing high. They've had, and then when they win the ball, when they have the ball, they're trying to go forward. If it's not on forward, they go inside. If not on sideways, they go back the way. Barcelona, they go forward, side, back, sideways, back, forward, back. Sometimes they're doing it so well. They are doing it so well. This is a different level than Barcelona, and this is why I'm saying that you could say, I'm not saying Desiree do what I was trying to say. Salah is an incredible player, and I'm not saying Desiree is better than Salah, but I'm just saying he's making quantum leaps. He's making leaps into becoming one of the greatest of all time. And Luis Enrique, I'm so proud, man. What a job! The treble in one season. PSG won the treble. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. Has this been done before? Oh, thank you. I'm muted. I'm muted. Sorry, guys. Whatever's happened, erase. Now I'm back again because I was just muted. Thank you for letting me know. But Inter Milan's problem is that they don't have young players in their team. If you look at the way that Lamine Yamal toyed with Inter Milan's left back, it's because Lamine Yamal can just run all day. Desiree did the same thing. PSG's left wing did the same thing. Who does Inter Milan have to go in behind? Who? They've got experience, but experience doesn't mean anything if they don't have any ambition to it. But they're all confident now, PSG. Oh my word, they've won. This is not great. This is not great for Inter. Almost 4-1, but it doesn't even. This has got to be the biggest score in a Champions League final. If it's 5-0, I don't know. I don't know. Because Inter Milan would have lost the league to Napoli. Napoli, great team, well done. And then they would have lost the Champions League 4-0. 4-0, or maybe it could change, but as it stands, 4-0 to PSG. That is hard to take. I can't imagine how that feels. And they can't go forward. They cannot go forward. And you can see their fans are heartbroken by this. There's tears of sadness and there's also tears of joy for PSG. And that's the reality of football, guys. That is the reality of football. We still have the Club World Cup before the Ballon d'Or. Who who you talk? Who's we? Are you talking about PSG? Oh yeah. I think you're talking about PSG. To be honest, the Club World Cup, does it really matter? It's just literally starting this year, so it's not got the amount of like weight compared to the Champions League. It's got its history. It's proven to be one of the biggest competitions. So whoever wins the Club World Cup, I don't think it matters now. But whoever's the first to win, it'll matter, of course, because it will be big. But PSG, you know what PSG remind me of? They remind me of Argentina. They remind me how there was a time when Argentina were getting mocked and they were not winning trophies, and then all of a sudden they won the Copa America. After they won the first Copa America, then now they become the best national team in the world. I think they went up the rankings as the best national team in the world, just because of the just because of the confidence of winning a big major trophy. This is gonna Everybody's gonna want to play for PSG now. All the big players are gonna want to play for PSG. This was the only thing that PSG was missing in their history books was a Champions League. The only thing that PSG was missing was a Champions League in the history books. Literally, that's the only thing that was missing. Now that they're gonna have a Champions League, who's not gonna want to go to PSG? There was even talk a few years ago. I'm sure there was or a couple years ago, a few years, I don't know. But there was talk that Marcus Rashford was linked to PSG, and he did not go. And I think it comes down to like the players that they had, and also it came down to the players that they had, and it also came down to they never win the Champions League. Now that PSG win the Champions League, all this talk from all these pundits about how they play in the Farmers League, how they will never win anything because of the intensity of their league, how they buy big players but they don't have anything to back up. Now they can all shut up. They can't say nothing. They can't say crap because now PSG has proven that they're able to do it in the big stage. They're proven that they're not a Farmers League. They're proven that they're about it. Bro said it's gonna be 6-0. Are you sure? Are you sure? 6-0 is a bit harsh, but no, actually, at this rate, no, forget. What is MDFootballl? What are you talking about? Okay, I've not even changed the score. I need to change the score. Oh my gosh! Right now, it's sitting here saying 2-0. I've been a bit lazy right now. Your boy needs to change the score. Okay, I've changed the score. Bro is saying he feels bad for Acerbi. Who's Acerbi? Nah, who's Acerbi? I'm not really familiar with Inter Milan's players. Who is Acerbi, guys? Where does he play? It's finished. 4-0 PSG won the Champions League. It is technically finished. When have you seen a forfeit like this? The only time you see a forfeit like this in a big game is when you're playing Foot Champs. At least with Foot Champs, you can just quit the game and then play the next game. Champions League, you cannot quit the game. Champions League, you cannot say I don't want to play anymore. You have to play it. You have to find a way to make it work. But that's the difference. I want Barcola to score so bad. Dembele's off. Oh, he's not gonna get a goal. It's fine, but I want Barcola to score. He scored 2 the last game. Dembele's still on. Okay, I want Dembele and Barcola to score. So I want it to be 6-0. Sorry, Inter. I just love this game so much. Who's Acerbi? Where does he play, guys? I really don't know who Acerbi is. Where does Acerbi play and who is he? Who scored the last 2 goals? Kvara, if I'm pronouncing his name right, and Desardu. You see, even the goalkeepers like we need to stick together. Our standards need to be higher. We need, he knows what it takes to win. Remember, guys, Donnarumma does not play about. He won the Euros with Italy. He does not play. He doesn't play about. He doesn't play about. He's saying that this is what it takes to win. What it takes to win is that we are absolutely ruthless. We do not let anybody. Oh, Barcola, get your first goal. Oh, Barcola! How did you miss? I wanted to get his goal so bad. Oh my gosh. Guys, did you see what Barcola just did? Oh, bro, he got nervous. Just put it through the keeper's legs or the far corner or go past the keeper and chip him or something. Oh my gosh. My brother. My brother nearly scored. My two brothers nearly scored. No, my brother scored Desiree. My other brother Dembele needs to score. And Bakola needs to score as well. He needs to score. I really want him to get his goal. I really want him to get his goal. Bakola. I love his I said this already. I'm not glazing, guys. Come on. But I love his hairstyle, man. His one, the way it's done nicely. Done so nicely. There's not many hairstyles that I can say that stand out, but his one stands out the way it's done. Whoever done it, well, good job. That's all I'm saying. That is a magnificent job. He missed. Yeah, I don't know how he missed. He did so well, but job's not finished. I think he'll get another chance. Brocola is known for that's two chances. He'll get one more. And I really want him to get a goal. Champions League final. It'll be so good if he got a goal. Duzo is gonna get man the match. Imagine getting man the match Champions League final. 10 years later, Duzo will look back at this performance and say, "Oh my gosh, that was one of the greatest days of my life." Not many people get this privilege to play the Champions League final. Not many people. Yo, my bro, I'm doing good, bro. I'm watching this game, bro. This game. Are you watching the game, brother? This game is absolutely immense. I don't know why they took him to do it. Yeah, even me, bro. At least let the lad have a hat trick. But you know what the hardest job in the world is, guys? I'm gonna take my football fan cap off. The hardest job in the world is being a manager. If you're a manager, you have to have some. Oh, Bakola. Oh, he really wants that goal. That's 3 chances. He's saying, I want my goal today. I love his greediness though. I love how he wants the goal. That's what you need to be as an attacker, as a striker. Get the goal. Dembele white middle the ball. Might. Bro said might. Bro, remove that might of your sentence. He either it will either be Dembele or Desiree. It has to be. PSG are about to win the treble. They are about to win the treble. Do you know how mental that is? They're gonna win the treble. So 3 trophies in one season. Dembele had Dembele. I didn't actually realize Dembele had to. I don't think. I love the way Yamal plays, and it was great how he's done this season. But I think now, after this game, for between now and then Ballon d'Or, Desiree is gonna get so many edits on TikTok. He's gonna be trending. He's gonna go viral. There might be a new song with him. He owns that song, guys. I think it will be either Desiree or Dembele, guys. Desiree or Dembele to win the Champions League final, to win the Ballon d'Or. I think someone's gonna start saying Desiree. The big Desiree at 19 years old, he scored against Liverpool. No, I think Yamal will win the Golden Ball award. I genuinely do. I think Yamal will be voted for Golden Ball award just because that's just what happens. For this year, Yamal has been the best young player. But I think honestly, Desiree, I think Neymar could have won the Champions League in the Ballon d'Or in 2015. But the only problem with Neymar not winning the Champions League, the Ballon d'Or, was because Messi was there and Ronaldo. I think Desiree, the next Neymar, he's gonna be. Imagine the Neymar regen wins the Ballon d'Or. That would be so. That would be a mad story. But in this world, things just happen. It wasn't the Champions League last year because this year doesn't feel like the UCL Champions League final. What does that even mean, bro? This is the UCL Champions League final. The difference is that there's no big team that is in this team. We're used to seeing Man City not really, but we're used to seeing Real Madrid in the final. We're used to seeing someone with a team with big money in the Champions League final. So like Man City. Oh my days, he just skipped past him like he was not there. Dembele's off. Oh, I want Bukola scores goal. But all these guys are going to give it to. Oh, Dembele's still on. Okay, so fair enough. The manager wants him to. Dembele just stand there like, what are you guys doing? Oh, 5-0. Oh my gosh, 5-0 in a Champions League final. What is this? What is this, guys? This is literally, I don't even know what to say. This is a forfeit. This is beyond forfeit. This is they've been destroyed. They've been finished. You know, capital letters finished, guys. Inter Milan. This is the worst. This is the most embarrassing defeat in a Champions League final. I'm not gonna take away from PSG because they deserve it, but I feel like Inter Milan, what cost them is not having young players in their team, not having young players with energy and ambition in the team. Dembele, you can see he just stopped. He's like, "Why? I'm not getting the ball. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?" And then they scored. But it's funny. It's funny. It's just they did so well, and you can tell he just smashed that in. He's like, Bukola got his assist. He didn't go himself. Fair enough. But 5-0, Luis Enrique, 5-0. That is incredible. And now Luis Enrique is gonna get so many offers. The players in PSG are gonna get so many offers. Everybody's gonna be a PSG fan somehow. And then PSG are gonna be respected, which they deserve. And then the owner's like, yes, that's what I want from my team. You know, football is incredible. Football is incredible. It's just getting ridiculous. Ridiculous in a good way or a bad way, bro. Yeah, it's true. If Messi wasn't in Barcelona, Neymar would have won the Ballon d'Or in 2015. For 2014-15. Because you think about it, Neymar scored 2 goals against Bayern in the Champions League semi-final, and then he scored in the Champions League final. Neymar, if Messi was not playing, if Messi was not as good as he was, or even playing, in football around then, Neymar would have won it. And I think there's a duo, regen Neymar. I know this is early, but he might actually be the one to win the Neymar to win the Ballon d'Or. Even though he's not Brazilian, or he's not Neymar, or he's not Neymar's son, but he literally plays like Neymar. It's and this, imagine the confidence it's gonna give him now. After Lamine Yamal won remember, guys, after Lamine Yamal won the Euros, what happened to his confidence? Let's not forget Lamine Yamal's confidence. It went from here to here when he won the Euros. So Desire Doer scores 2 goals and 1 assist in the final, guys. If you do the math, if his confidence is here, let's do the math. His confidence will go all the way up the sky. Sky's the limit. So we're gonna be looking at possibly one of the greatest players ever. This is football math. Yeah, I've just changed the score. Yes, this game is breathtaking. I think Bukola wants his goal. Dembele needs a goal as well. Of course, everybody wants to play in Champions League final. Not play, score in Champions League final. You can see that one of the PSG players just celebrating, because think about these guys. Some of these guys, they've been watching the Champions League. They've been watching the Champions League all their life. I'm gonna watch Champions League. Now they're playing in the final, and now full time whistle even came early. Did they even do that just in time? They just saved them of the pain. They saved Inter Milan of that embarrassment. The biggest score in the Champions League final has just happened, guys. What are we witnessing? Luis Enrique, who are you? Who are you, Luis Enrique? Pep who? Guardiola did not do this. Ancelotti has not done this. Jurgen Klopp has not done this. Jose Mourinho has not done this. We are looking at a new generation. Luis Enrique is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. They have won it 5-0, flat out score. I don't even know. if I'm the Inter Milan manager, I don't know what I'll say when I get back when they have the team talking in the changing room, in the locker room. I don't know what they're gonna say. I don't know what the manager's gonna say. I don't know if he's gonna say like we've came this far, it's okay guys, well done, you did your best, or he's gonna say guys, you've chucked it. You've chucked it away. I don't know what he's gonna say the manager. But PSG, well done. My hats off go to PSG. I said they were gonna win. I told you guys. Guys, all you guys who disagreed about me saying that PSG are gonna win. Come on, guys. I was being honest. First of all, Inter Milan doesn't have any young players in their team. We saw, but their players were able to match Barcelona. PSG is a mixture of experience and young players in their team. So just imagine. So not even technically. 100% PSG are better than Barcelona. 100% PSG are better than Barcelona. For a team to go out here, well, Barcelona. So that means Barcelona defensively they're not good. And then that's Inter Milan and Barcelona defensively they're both not good. PSG defensively are the best team in the world. Defensively, PSG are the best team in the world. They stopped Liverpool. They stopped Man City. They stopped Aston Villa. They stopped Arsenal. They stopped Inter Milan. They stopped them. No, bro is saying yapping. Bro, can you tell me what am I yapping? I'm speaking facts. They beat the biggest teams in the world this campaign. We have to not turn our eye to this. We have to be honest and say PSG are the best team in the world. Not because they won the Champions League, because they proved it. They proved it, guys. I know some of you here are Barcelona fans. I know some of you here are passionate Real Madrid fans. I know some of you guys really love the Premier League, but let's not, all jokes aside, it's not a Farmers League. It ain't a Farmers League no more, chat. It ain't a Farmers League. We beat the biggest teams in the world. We beat the biggest teams in the world. And they can't do anything. No one can say nothing. They are the best team in the world. Liverpool, PSG beat them. Arsenal, PSG beat them. Man City, how much do they pay for their players to be in their team? Easy win. Arsenal, easy win. And Inter Milan, easy win. So they're the best team in the world. Simple as that. There's no way that you're saying Barcelona are on PSG's level. If any of you guys can give me a good answer why Barcelona or Real Madrid are on their level this season, then anybody who gives me an answer that makes sense and you back it up with statistics and logic, then I might agree with you. But yeah, PSG are the best team in the world. The glaze is crazy, bro. There's a difference between glazing and facts. Glazing is somebody supporting a team because they're passionate. Me, I'm speaking with passion, but I'm also backing it with facts. I'm backing it with statistics. I'm backing it based off results. I'm backing it based off what I've seen. And this type of play from PSG has been incredible to watch. It's been an honor, man. It's been an honor. And Inter Milan, they did well to get to here, but they need to the team needs to look at themselves in the mirror and think to themselves, what on earth I can't even say the words out my mouth because I cannot explain how is it 5-0 in a final. But like I was trying to say, they need to look at themselves in the mirror and say, what just happened? How did we concede 5-0 in the final? Two finals in 2 years, that's hard to take. Lautaro Martinez, he's upset, but at least Lautaro Martinez has just won 2 Copa Americas and the World Cup. So it's not going to be that bad on him. Of course, nobody wants to lose, but he's won trophies. He's won trophy, Lautaro Martinez. But PSG, it's been a long time coming, especially for the owner. Really had to make the best decisions. He's he's had to make big decisions. The PSG owner, and he's got it spot on. He's got it spot on, and he's made the right decisions. And now he brought Luis Enrique on. He said, Mbappe, you know what, Mbappe, I'm gonna sub you on the bench, and I'm gonna sub you on, Mbappe. I want to play my style. Mbappe leaves. Okay, Mbappe, go. That's fine. You can leave. I'm gonna build a team that I want of players that want to play for me. And that's see when players want to play for a manager, not for the badge. No, okay, that doesn't make sense. See when the players want to play for the manager, not just because they're there to just be paid. They're there to be paid, and they're playing because they believe in what the manager is saying. They believe that Luis Enrique is gonna take us to glory. He's gonna take us to the promised land, and he did indeed. He's a man. He's won it with two clubs. Luis Enrique, 5-0. Oh my gosh! Even thinking about that is just whoo. Oh my word! That is record breaking, and tears of joy, happiness. These are the great things to watch, man. I know on the other side, Inter Milan did not win it, but what I said it. Inter Milan's problem is that they don't have young players in their team to inspire them, to give off that belief, that hope, that energy, you know. Because now, if they're all roughly the same age, how did the whole older players be inspired by a young player, or they give advice to a young player and say, "Bro, hold their standards high because they want to prove that they want to be an example to the young team." Look at Dembele. He was an example. Even though Dizardu scored 2 goals and Barcola has been scoring and he got an assist, Dembele has been one of the reasons why these players have thrived in PSG. But Inter Milan did not do that. They don't have enough young players in the team. If you look at half of PSG's team, they're all young players, and the other half are senior players and experienced players and stuff. So you need a good balance. Mbappe left because he went to club he loves in his entire life. Yes, I know, but let's be honest here. If you're any manager, you'd want to have Mbappe in your team. You'd want just look at Barcelona when Messi was there for for over 10 years. Barcelona wanted to play like Messi. Barcelona Barcelona's way of playing was because of Messi. If they didn't have Messi in their game, then they couldn't be the best. They couldn't play properly. Even if you look at interviews about Barcelona, they in training they cannot tackle Messi properly because they need Messi. They need Messi. But Luis Enrique said, I don't need Mbappe. I would like to have Mbappe, but if he wants to go, I'll find the right players for this team." So this is pure joy. And Vitna, guys, what about one of the coolest quotes I've heard from this guy Vitna on the interview? Well, I don't know if we're watching the same screen, but Vitna, he goes, who doesn't Wolves don't play him. He says, "I'm gonna become one." I don't know what he says. There was something where he declared that he was gonna become one of the best, and then now look where he is. And people can call him arrogant. Well, people would have heard that statement or something. I don't know. I don't know the exact word for the statement, but whatever he said, people would call him. He was arrogant. He was overconfident. But at the end of the day, speak what you believe that you deserve. And if you speak what you believe you deserve, at least you believe it. That's the most important thing. Neymar was better at PSG. Neymar was better at PSG, yes. But PSG is. Can you look at PSG right now and say there's a player that can take on players themselves? No, you look at PSG and everybody has the stage to shine. Whether that's Dizardu or the Cavara or Dembele or anybody. This is an absolute joy to watch, chat. This has been a wonderful game to watch. But yeah, that's all I've got to say today, chat. What a game, what a performance. Hakimi, best right back in the world. Yep, there was a right back debate between Dumfries and Hakimi, but I feel like if Dumfries is in a more attacking team, instead of playing this defensive formation, I think Denzel Dumfries would be able to show what he can do. But because he's in this defensive kind of team, then it's difficult. It's difficult to show his qualities, man. But Champions League, guys, what a game, what a performance. We've just witnessed another great Champions League this year, another great competition. Good goals, good teams. The best team won in the end. Remember how PSG were like at the start of the year? And now what is it like? It's unreal. It's absolutely unreal. It's a pleasure to watch this. It's a joy, it's a privilege. And yeah, like I said, man the match deserves it 100%. Ballon d'Or do or Dembele. Luis Enrique, the manager done it. You can see is so happy, man. He's so happy. It's not easy this job that he did. Well done, referees. Referees, guys, we have to give the hats off to the referees and say they did a good job. It's not easy because you're the guy that makes the final decisions, and they did a really good job today. Well, I think they do a good job every day. Bro, saying Denzel's not Hakimi level, bro. Let's not let. I'm not gonna go into that. All I'm gonna say is that Denzel scored 2 goals. He scored 2 goals against Barcelona in the semi-final, and then he's got 2 assists as well. So let's. Dembele is clutch. No, Dumfries is clutch. He at the moments when teams need him, he's been there. And there's only so much you can do when your team doesn't attack forward or press forward. There's only so much you can do. You could clearly see in this game, there was one team being defensive and the one team being offensive. But I'll tell you one thing, guys. The best defense is offensive. The best defense is attacking. I don't care what anybody says. If you be defensive, you're gonna put pressure on yourself, and then they might not be the best time to attack. So Inter Milan and Barcelona are on the same level, but PSG are the best team in the world. They've proven it. There's some teams like that are the best team that won the Champions League, but they're not. They didn't have to go against the best teams in the world. Like I said, the PSG went against the best teams in the world and they won. And this was down to the manager and his intelligence. Yeah, bro, this game was good. It was good. It was crazy good. It was unreal. It was unreal. PSG, even he's clappy. Yep, yep. They did the good effort to be in the final, but it was not good. It was not good performance. I'm be honest. Always look to be offensive when you're playing. Always look to attack. Don't look to be defensive. You'll be it's punishing if you're defensive. If you're defensive, it's hard to take, man. Bro, I've known about him, but I've not really seen him play because I've not been watching football that much. But this was the first time I've watched him in a full performance. You know, so yeah, what game, what performance? The PSG players have proven that they can do it in the big moments, and teams are gonna be wanting these players. Do as it looks, he's gonna be a Barcelona player soon, or he's gonna be in the Premier League. Is either gonna be in the Premier League or he's gonna be playing in La Liga. These moments are the moments that are gonna change everybody's lives in this PSG team. Everybody's lives change in this PSG team, in this PSG teams. The way that people look at PSG, the moves that these players get, the offers that they get, the careers that the where the career is gonna go. What it took for them to be here is a lot. It's incredible. It's incredible. And to be at this level, it was not by accident. Some of these guys were not playing at their old clubs. Hakimi was at Real Madrid. Then he was at Dortmund. Then he went to PSG. Vintner was at Wolves. Now he's at PSG. Did deal was at Rennes. Then he went to PSG for more opportunities. Dembele, he was at what? Rennes, then Borussia Dortmund, then Barcelona, then PSG. Like the journeys that every single one of these players have had, they know in their hearts how long it took and how much they put into it to be where they are. Everyone will look at this moment and say Champions League final, what a performance! I love the Champions League final. I love football, but there was a long road to get to this point, and that feeling to get to the other side of to get to the other side of the struggle is just a feeling of accomplishment, a feeling of purpose has been fulfilled, potential has been fulfilled. I'm not a PSG supporter. No, I want PSG to win. So yeah, technically, I'm a support. Technically, yes, I'm a PSG supporter. Technically, yeah, but Marquinhos, he was in the final against Bayern Munich and they lost, and now he can finally lift the trophy. Champions League finals winners, PSG. This is the biggest competition in the world. If you win this, you're a baller. You're a great player. You're a top player. You know, Vintna is gonna get moved to Barcelona. All these players are on the radar. They the ones that scored in big moments, the ones that's assisted in the big moments, the one that's been able to play with bravery. Nuno Mendes. Oh my days. I've talked about Hakimi, but Nuno Mendes. None of you guys have mentioned Nuno Mendes. Come on. Nuno Mendes left back. He pocketed Salah. He pocketed Saka. He pocketed anybody who plays for Man City. He pocketed Inter Milan. He's the best left back in the world. I'm so interested to see what team is gonna go to next. Nuno Mendes. But Cavara moved from, was it Napoli to PSG? I wonder why he moved to PSG though. But he saw the vision. Whatever Luis Enrique was able to tell his players, they believed it, and that's the thing about a manager. When a manager believes in the players that he has, and you believe in in what is the ideas, and anything's possible. But yep, chat. Thank you so much for today. I'm gonna wrap up there. What a Champions League campaign this was! A lot of goals, a new Champions League format. Exciting. I didn't watch all of them. This is the only game and the first game that I've watched like fully and properly. But from look at the goals, one of the greatest Champions League campaigns ever. And to top it off, a PSG has won it. And what about this year, chat? Let's talk about this year. Newcastle United win their first trophy in 72. Their first trophy in 70 years, Newcastle has won. Then you've got Crystal Palace. They win their first trophy ever, and they beat Man City in the FA Cup final. And I forgot to say, Newcastle beat Liverpool in the final to win their trophies. So Newcastle, Crystal Palace, Tottenham win their first trophy in 17 years. And then PSG has won their first UEFA Champions League trophy. So all can say about this year is that the underdogs have won this year. The teams that people least expected, or teams that were considered weak or not have it in them to win something, did it. That was this year. That is what the year was about. But yeah, thank you so much, chat. And I hope I hope everyone has a great day today. A wonderful day today, and enjoy the Champions League, guys. Like I said, if you watch the Champions League, I'm just gonna say this: anything's possible, chat. All these players are living their dream. All these fans are living their dream. It's incredible. Everyone's enjoying themselves. Champions League. So, yeah. Have a great day, chat. Yeah, and Harry Kane. Harry Kane, yeah, top player. But I think Harry Kane and Salah, they're the same level, I'd say. They're world class, but for them to be elite, they need to. I feel like they could do it more in big moments. That otherwise there wouldn't be a debate between Hazard and Salah. I think the difference between Hazard and Salah, Hazard has done it in probably big moments. He scored in the final day for Chelsea to win the league. Hazard scored on the in the Europa League final, which he did it himself. But if I'm wrong, if you guys think Salah and Harry Kane, in Harry Kane, he scored in finals, but it's not really been like he's not done it enough, you know. So let me know, guys. He won a trophy, but it's not enough for me to say that they're elite players. But I might be. You guys might have a different opinion. It's just simply my opinion. I used to think football was about numbers and goals and stuff, but then I realized, like for Salah or Harry Kane to win a Ballon d'Or, they need to be a bit more like decisive in big moments. That's all I'm saying. I think if Salah scored over the two legs against PSG, then maybe. But I think, or Harry Kane, if he had scored a bit like when his team needed him against Inter Milan, a bit more, then I'll say like he's an elite player. But like I said, I think Salah and Kane are very close though. They just need that little bit of like quality in the bigger moments, and then I can consider them as up there. But right now, it's not easy for that. It's easier said than done. I can talk here all day about who's the best and stuff, and we can debate this up until as long as we can. But at the end of the day, being a footballer is not easy, but it's very rewarding, you know, because you're always growing, you know. But respect to every single footballer, every single footballer is top, is incredible. To be for Salah and Kane to be world class is incredible. To be an elite like Vinny Jr. and Mbappe is amazing. To be even a Premier League player or a professional footballer at the highest level is incredible. But yeah, but that's just I'm just sharing my opinions about what I think, how I see football and how I see certain players. But I might be, but in you guys might have a different opinion to me. You guys might think, nah, these players, Salah and Kane, they are elite players. But I think elite is also, when I'm talking about elite, when Messi scoring if Messi scored in the Champions League final a header, I think that's an elite player. If Messi puts a 10 out of 10 man the match performance in Champions League final, I call that elite player. When Ronaldo, when Juventus are 3-0 down, when Real Madrid are 3-0 down and Ronaldo scored 3 goals in aggregate, I call that an elite player. You know, when Ronaldo scores, in the Champions League finals, I call that an elite player. Multiple Champions League finals like Messi. So I think that's how I see football now. Not just statistics and goals and statistic, and do it in the big moments. But so if we talk about doing it in the big moments, if you look at Origi for Liverpool when he's at Liverpool, I don't know if you guys remember Origi. He scored the biggest goals against Barcelona. He scored in Champions League final. He scored in the Europa League. He scored in the Europa League to make sure Liverpool are getting back in the Europa League. Like Origi, if you're talking about, the only thing with Origi is that he didn't play in the big moments. No, he didn't play. He didn't have enough game time at Liverpool. So that's why people don't consider him as a top player. Because if Origi was playing like more games, then I think. But for me, I don't miss these things. I think Origi is he's one of the greatest players. Well, he has to be talked about. And Gareth Bale is top 10. I'm not gonna go too much into that. But anyways, what a Champions League campaign! Especially with the new format, and PSG have won it. But I appreciate every single person here. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, great day. Enjoy today. Make the most of today.